How we doing? We're live. Mansk the King, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are the audio levels? That's good, that's good. Today, I'm going to be ranking every single Pokemon to try and find my top 100 Pokemon. Because I'm always talking about, I know my top 5 relatively well, but I want to figure out exactly the list. And I found a website that apparently lets you do that, where you just rank every single Pokemon until you find your favorite. So that's what we're going to do today. Hopefully it works out well. Just gonna post to Instagram that I'm live, and then we'll get started. Just want to say, by the way, really appreciate all the support that I've had over on... Hang on, let me move my OBS out the way. This is the website, Favorite Pokemon Picker. I've been posting my highlights over on my second channel. First one's almost at 1k, this one's at 2.3k, and then I posted these two yesterday. So if you ever miss my streams, I try and post all the highlights over there in like a nice little digestible video. But yeah, I've been streaming a lot recently. I'm really loving it. So I plan to keep it up. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, today we are... I'm pretty confident that I know my top 10 Pokemon, but today I found a website that lets you rank every single Pokemon until you find your top 100 favorites. So I'm just going to make a list of my top 100 favorite Pokemon using this website. Super excited for it. It's going to help me massively in my collection as well to like really double down on what are my favorite Pokemon. Maybe my top 10 is going to look different to how I'm imagining it in my head. But basically, is this site called Favorite Pokemon Picker. Right. Well, all you have to do is pick which of these on the screen are your favorites out of all of them. So for each group of Pokemon presented to you, click one or more of your favorites from that group and then press pick button. Eventually, your favorite Pokemon will start appearing under found favorites. You continue to do this as long as you like to construct a long list of your favorite Pokemon. So, straight away from this list, I'm not seeing any that I particularly love. I think Pancham's cool. Cinderace, I chose Cinderace, so it's alright. Toxicroak, I prefer Krogan, so I think that's it for now. And basically, they give you a bunch of Pokemon, and then you pick which of them are your favorites out of them. Luxray, one of my favorite Pokemon. Scyther's cool. Dragapult is cool. Raboot is cool. I think that's all of them. Next up, Rayquazer's an obvious one. There's nobody that dislikes Rayquazer. Aim Bomb. As someone like Sinnoh, I like Apom. I think that's it for this list. Melmetal's kind of cool, but I wouldn't say it's like... I wouldn't pick it. Mimikyu's cool. Before I started like thinking deeper about it, for a while Mimikyu was my favorite Pokemon. Not anymore. But it was my favorite for a little bit. Dragonite, Metagross is cool. Decidueye is the only grass Pokemon I ever chose as a starter. I think that's it. I used to hate Ninjask as a child because I used to do the Battle Tower in Pokemon Diamond or Platinum or something, and I kept coming across this one guy. I think he lived near me, so they keep matching me up. But he had like some horrible tactic with like a level 1 Ninjask, and it just kept beating me, so... Not my favorite though. Sirfetch'd is cool. Barbaracle is actually... I actually like Barbaracle a lot. The Mega Barbaracle I think is really sick. I think that's everything though from this. Teddy Ursa's cute. Did the stream just go down? No. Domfan? Really? I'm not a fan of Domfan. Okay. Lycanroc is cool. Chimchar, obviously. Chimchar, your GOAT. Chimchar's one of my GOAT as well. Machop. Machop isn't one of my favorites. Definitely not one of my favorites. I think that's it for this page. I like Poliwhirl, but again, I wouldn't pick it as like one of my favorite Pokemon. Zacian's cool. Blaziken's cool. Rhyperior. Riolu, absolutely. Greninja. Okay, now it's getting harder. I don't want Snivy, no, I don't think so. I know Swampert, people love Swampert. Not a fan of Swampert myself. I don't think Rellor is anybody's favorite Pokemon. Entei. I don't love Latios. I love Latias cards, but I don't like the Pokemon that much, to be honest. Like, it's okay. I could pick it, but I don't think I will. Inteleon's kind of cool. Sniper Pokemon. I'm not gonna pick it though. Damn it, how you doing? We're trying to find my favorite Pokemon. Pikachu, no. Alakazam is cool, but it's not one of my favorites. It says to pick one, and I think Alakazam's my favorite out of all of these. Oh, Buizel. 100% Buizel. How does this work? Basically, it gives you a bunch of Pokemon, and you keep picking which ones are your favorite. And eventually, it gives you a list of your favorite Pokemon. So, I keep picking like this one over this one, and so I prefer that one. Have I found Gyarados yet? Not yet. I think Alakazam and Buizel are the only two I'd pick out of these. Giratina's cool. Incineroar's cool. I'm not a fan of evolutions, which is probably a bit controversial, but I think it's just those two from this page. This is a crazy one. I love Seismitoad. I really think Seismitoad is cool. Like, when his card came out, and he had like a really cool, interesting card, and everyone's like, the design's cool, but I don't like the Pokemon. I think Seismitoad's a really cool Pokemon. Stuffle's cute. Gengar has to be up there. Like, it's not one of my favorites, but like, I like Gengar. Dragcloak. I think that's everything from this one. Frostlass, not for me. Not for me. Druddigon is cool. Drapion is cool. The problem is, like, it says to just pick, like, 1 or 2. So I want to pick, like, some of them. Primeape is nice until they gave Annihilape, and Annihilape is just the clears Primeape. Like, I can't put Primeape in my top, like, 20 Pokemon if Annihilape's there, because Annihilape clears it so far. Genesect is pretty cool. Anyone think I'm missing? I do like Corviknight as a design, but I don't think I'm going to pick it. Budew, honestly, fair. Budew, I like Budew a lot. Very nostalgic to me as a Gen 4, but we're not going to pick Budew. Hydreigon, Groudon, Kingambit could be in my top 10 depending on how the list goes. We'll see. Marowak, again, would have been in my favorite until they released the new variant. I can't remember where it's from, but I think is it Sun and Moon Marowak? It's not Galarian Marowak. Kingambit got that underrated arc. Yeah, genuinely, that Kingambit is one of that Kingambit IR is sick. One of my favorite cards in general. I think that's everything we're choosing from here. I think. Toxtricity, 100%. I don't think anybody's favorite Pokemon is these weird fossil ones. Bidoof. I could be persuaded to put Bidoof. I'm not going to. Ninetales. I like Ninetales, but I don't think I'm going to pick it. Latias. No. It's just not for me. Like growing up, I was never into Latias and Latios. Like, I like a lot of their card design, but I don't love the Pokemon, you know? Do I choose? I'm going to pick Ninetales. Tyrantum. Ridiculously cool. I do like Urshifu a lot. Honestly, they cook so hard with Sword and Shield. I'm more on about the games. I'm just rating in general, like cards, just how I feel about the Pokemon in general. I do like the Lake Spirits as someone that grew up with Gen 4, but I don't think I'd pick a Lake Spirit. Slowpoke, that could be one. I don't like Slowpoke enough. Poochyena's cute. Crocodile are one of my favorites. Arcanine. I feel like I can't give any bird Pokemon like the Route 1 birds. Like, I like them, but they're not my favorite Pokemon. You know, like I'll always use them in the games, but I don't think, wow, I really love. Unless it's Staraptor, since I'm a Gen 4 person, to be honest. Rockruff, it's cute, but I think I prefer Lycanroc. We're gonna choose it. Why not? Don't want Victini? I don't think I like Victini enough. Cubone is cute. I'm gonna choose Piplup. Moltres. It's getting hard, you know. Like, it's really hard to draw a line of where I want, like, what Pokemon I want to pick. Like, am I just picking Pokemon that I like, or am I picking Pokemon that are my favorite? I'm gonna pick Cubone. I think that's it. I like Magmortar. I like Quagsire. I do like Tyrant. I like Moltres. I think that's what I'm gonna go with, though. No Celebi, unfortunately. I like Goldengo. I like Cheese String, so I automatically like Goldengo. Saloon cool. I think that's it. I respect Ice-Cube, but I can't pick Ice-Cube. Hitmonchan? No, not for me. I never liked them that much. It's gonna get so hard when it's like forcing you to choose between my favorites. That's when it's gonna get difficult, I think. I don't like any of these Pokemon on it. Like, they're all okay. It said to pick one. This is bad. I guess Seal is the only one I particularly like from these. I don't even like it that much. I'm just picking it because I feel like I should. Psyduck, Shinx, Mew. I'm not gonna pick Mew. And that's probably not gonna go down well, but I'm not gonna pick Mew. I think that's it for this page. Raikou, Houndoom might be my top 10. Raichu's cool. I'm a fan of Grimmsnarl, but I'm not gonna pick it. I think that's it for this page. Yeah, I have to beat the LARPA allegations. So Blastoise, love Blastoise. Tyranitar, Charizard, Charcadet, honestly. Kyurem's cool, but I don't think I can pick Kyurem. Ho-Oh. I don't have an affinity with Ho-Oh. Charizard underrated for sure, for sure. Honestly, Honedge is cool. Scrafty's cool. Crocrock's kind of cool as well. Dreadnought was my first shiny. Yeah, that's why I'm like, there's Pokemon on here that you're gonna be like, why would you choose that? But like, I feel like everyone has their own memories with different Pokemon. Like in the last one, I was tempted to pick Lotad, because I played as Lotad in Mystery Dungeon for a bit. So as a child, so I like Lotad. Didn't end up picking it. Cursaluna, you know what I mean. This Pokemon's nice. Yeah, basically all Gen 4 Pokemon are in because it's my list. 100%. Lucario, Rampardos, Growlithe has to be in. Honestly, Zoroark's really cool. I think that's it for this page. What is this Pokemon? Poipole. Never seen that in my life. Another bad page in my opinion. Weavile is the one I would pick. Weird one, but Wooloo. Morpeko is very cute. I think that's it for this page. Zamazenta. Like Zoroark is in because I remember watching. Yeah, that's exactly how I'm approaching it. Like any Pokemon I have good memories with, that's what I'm picking. I think it's just Zamazenta for this page. Jirachi, I remember watching the movie, but I didn't like Jirachi that much either. We're gonna go with that. Honestly, Kubfu. Underrated. Steelix, I'm not that big a fan. Chansey, no. Swallow's cool. Nobody would choose Mr. Mime. Another pretty bad page in my opinion. Yveltal's sick. Yveltal is sick. Another, like, there's so many underrated Pokemon. Like, how is there a legendary that's underrated like Yveltal? Such a sick Pokemon. Do I want Zekrom in? I kind of do, I think. I do think that's it. Eevee. Not on my list. Gyarados 100%, Palkia 100%. Honestly, Scolipede, I really like Scolipede's design. That's it. For Collectiverse, I'm not gonna get a... I mean, maybe. I'm gonna have a good look of what I want to double or nothing on when I'm at Collectiverse tomorrow. Toxel, like Toxel, Garchomp, 100 million %. Typhlosion, sorry. Typhlosion was my favorite Pokemon for a bit as a child because I used to watch Pokemon Journey. No, the one that had Lucas as the main character. I love Croagunk. Croagunk might be in my top 10. We're gonna see. This website's gonna help us decide, but I really like Croagunk a lot. Litten's cute. I don't think I like Absol, but I don't think I'm a big enough Absol fan to choose Absol. Pachirisu going in. I think that's it. Haxorus was an obvious one. Noivern, probably going to be my top 10. Obstagoon I like a lot. Archeops I like a lot. Annihilate could be in my top 10 as well. I'm going to say every time I see Annihilate on the screen, he needs an illustration rare or an SIR so badly. Torterra. Yeah, for the memories. Do I choose Venusaur? I don't think I'm going to choose Venusaur. Poliwrath. It's kind of hard to decide. Like, both of these could go in, but I'm not going to. Munchlax. Cresselia, I don't like Cresselia that much. Togepi has a lot of memories for me because I thought Togepi was going to be really cool, but then it wasn't. I remember getting the egg and being like, oh my god, this is going to be sick, and then it hatched into this, and I was like, oh, but it's probably going to turn into like a legendary Pokemon, and then it just wasn't that good. Fennekin's really cute. Why not? Fennekin might be it for this. If anybody choose Xurkitree, put them on the list. What is this Pokemon? Horrible Pokemon. Honestly, Marshadow's really grown on me since I got into collecting cards. Basculegion's kind of cool. I like him competitively, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. Just those two. Zapdos is the only one I would choose from this page, I think. Toucanon, low-key. I like Toucanon, but I'm not going to choose Toucanon. I think that's it, just Zapdos. Aggron. Now we're talking. Arcanine, Armorage. Okay. Oh, Darkrai. Now it's hard. Oh my god, now it's hard. Gengar. I think they're adding in Pokemon that I've chose. Oh, this is so hard. I like both of these. Oh no, now we're getting... This is going to be so difficult. When it gets down to like they're all Pokemon that I like, that's going to be so difficult. Annihilate, Blaziken, oh my god, Cerulege, Lucario, Piplup, Krokorok, Toxel, Litten. I could even do Noibat. I'm not going to. I'll do like Noibat though. I think that's everything. Raikou, Luxray, Arceus, Yveltal, Suicune. Oh my god. Am I eventually going to have to like break these down? Gotta score low-key could be top 10. I love Gliscor. Staraptor, Zamazenta. I could even do Azelf if I was being honest, but I'm not going to. Lunala's cool. Crocodile's cool. Zacian's cool. Oh, this is going to be so hard. I'm not going to choose a Tyranitar. I think that's it for this page. Oh, I can't choose Magikarp. I could choose Milotic. I'm not going to though. I do like Milotic a lot, but I'm not going to choose Milotic. Entei. Rhyperia's kind of cool, but I wouldn't choose it. Flygon, Ursaluna, Noivern, Riolu, Salamence. I think that's it. No Rhyperia? Are you saying that like I shouldn't choose it, or you're surprised I'm not? I really could. Like, I like Rhyperia, but it's not cool enough in my opinion. Dracloak. Oh, this is so hard now. Weasel, Floatzel, Wooloo. I'm literally choosing every Pokemon. Weavile, Squirtle. I'm gonna leave Surfetch. I don't like Surfetch a lot. Snorlax, Ninetales, Obstagoon, Zapdos. No, Gyarados is fair. Gyarados is a cool Pokemon. Doublade, I think Doublade's cool. Pancham is nice. Munchlax, Krogunk, Rampardos, Umbreon, no. Sceptile, Honedge is cool. Druddigon, Palkia. Am I missing anything here? No, I think those are all the ones I like. Scyther, I like Darmanitan, but I'm not going to choose it. Zekrom, I don't like Stuffle enough to choose it. Rayquaza, Spiritomb, I think I chose Stuffle before, but then decided against it. Spiritomb could end up being top 10 as well. Groudon, Mimikyu, Urshifu, Reboot, Poochyena. I think that's it. Tyrantum, the GOAT, gonna end up number 1 almost definitely. Incineroar, Toxtricity, Marshadow, Dragapult. I could choose 3 of these. I'm not going to. I'm gonna try and narrow it down a bit more. Oh, I might choose Litten. I think that's what I'm going to go with. That's what I'm going to go with. Hydreigon, Dragonite, Shinx, Kingambit, Alakazam. Do I need Alakazam? I don't think I like Alakazam enough. I don't even know if I like Gengar enough, but I think I just added it to add it. Mewtwo. Yeah. I like Mewtwo. I've grown to like Mewtwo more and more as I've got into collecting. It's another one where I just see a load of card design for them, and it makes me like them more. I should have had Umbreon. I just never got into the evolutions. I never understood them as a child, so I just like boxed Eevee and never evolved any of them. Houndour, I don't think I would choose. I think I like Houndoom is a good enough. Genesect is cool. Why not? Sizzle's cool. Ampharos, Houndoom, honestly Zeraora, Metagross, Wooper, Dialga. Oh, Monferno isn't gonna make it. Empoleon and Chimchar. Belly Flopper, 100% honestly. I love when cards show me a Pokemon in a different light that makes me like it more. Like, there's 100% I've seen a card and it's made that Pokemon go right up in my list. I'm going to pick Monferno. Tyranitar, Gouging Flame, Gouging Fire, sorry, is cool, but I can't choose it. because I've only seen the design. I didn't get that far in Scarlet and Violet. Cinderace, I'm not going to choose Cinderace. Turtwig, Archeops, Charizard, Psyduck, Charcadet. Deoxys has to be in it. I watch a podcast a lot. It's by my friend Trainer Scout. If you watch my videos, you've probably seen him. And he has a friend that he does it with called Gentilac Gaming. And he said that Deoxys is not a good Pokemon. He was like, it doesn't make sense. Deoxys could be top 10. Like, it doesn't get cooler than a Pokemon from outer space that can transform. Like, it doesn't get cooler than that. We've got to the point where it's just a screen full of my favorite Pokemon. Marshadow, I'm not going to pick Zekrom. Deoxys, Lycanroc. I prefer Zacian to Zamazenta. What happens if I just pick all of them and I'm just going to get given them again? Because honestly, I don't think I could get rid of any of them. I like all of them. I'm going to get rid of Monferno here. So am I just picking every single one now? Like, how does this work? How does it choose the better one? I'm going to drop Toxel. This is just all my favorite Pokemon, just like... Ultimately, these are the Pokemon that I have to choose between. I'm going to drop Squirtle here. I think I'm just going to like try and drop one or two each screen. Do I prefer Aimpom or Ambipom? I'm just going to do this. Panchamp's I really like Pancham. I'm gonna drop it. Hydreigon. I could drop. Okay. If I was going to drop some, it would be Hydreigon, Genesect, Ambipom. But I'm just gonna keep narrowing it down slowly. Entei. I'm gonna keep Dragapult and drop that one. Turtwig. Yeah. This is so hard. I'm gonna drop Cubfood at this point. This is so difficult. Like, when does it get... I'm just picking between all my favorite Pokemon. I couldn't drop any of these if we're talking about my top, like, 30 Pokemon. You know what? I could drop Charcadet. I'm gonna drop Ambipom. I prefer Aimpom, I think. I'm gonna drop Zamazenta because I prefer Zacian. You have to start putting two against each other and seeing which one you prefer. Does the website do that for me, or do I have to narrow it down? Like, if I just keep picking all these Pokemon, because literally these are all my favorite Pokemon. On this screen right here, I'll drop Wooloo. I like Wooloo, but it's not in the same level as the rest of them. Do I prefer Weasel or Floatzel? I think I prefer Floatzel. I can drop Weavile. I can drop Scrafty. Riolu, yes. Ampharos, yes. Torterra, I like it, but it's not probably not my top 30 Pokemon, so we're going to drop that. Wooper, yes. Kingambit, yes. Archeops, no. I'm going to get more strict here. Blastoise, Giratina, Cubans, no. Palkia, yeah. Typhlosion, yes. Scyther, no. Entei, yes. Arcanine, yes. Flygon, yes. I think I'm going to drop Psyduck here. I said I'm going to get harder and I dropped 2 Pokemon. I think I have to drop them. Piplup, yes. Dragonite, yes. Tyranitar, no. I prefer all these Pokemon over Tyranitar. Turtwig, no. Infernape, obviously. Okay, controversial one here. I'm going to drop Snorlax, I think. I like Snorlax, but it's not on the same level. Wooper, yes. Suicune. Yes. Welcome to the stream, Banana Guy. We're trying to find my top 100 Pokemon using this, so I just have to pick my favorite. Sorry, I know it's your favorite Pokemon, but I just have to pick my favorite between them. And it slowly narrows it down to your favorite Pokemon. I might drop Litten here. I'm going to drop Fennekin and Litten here. And Ninetales. Yeah, and Ninetales. This is so difficult. Zapdos? No. Rampardos? Luxray? Yes. Zeraora, no. Urshifu, no. Shinx, yes. Mimikyu, yes. Groudon, no. Aggron. I have to choose like what is actually my favorite and not just what I think are cool. Like I think all 4 of these are cool, but they're not my favorite Pokemon. Neither is Sceptile. I like Sceptile as a design, but I don't have any affinity to Sceptile. Empoleon, yes. I prefer Doublade to Honedge. Gholdengo, yes. Lunala's really cool. Zeraora doesn't deserve its Mega. Million trillion %. They've done Gen 4 so dirty with Megas, honestly. It's so annoying. Riolu, yes. Is that Floatzel? Yeah. Honedge. I'm going to drop Genesect here. Garchomp, yeah. Krokorok. I like Krokorok a lot, but I think Krookodile is cooler, so I'm going to drop it. Marshadow, I like, but I don't have any affinity to it. Lycanroc, yes. Palkia, yes. Raichu, yes. Growlithe, yes. Ampharos, yes. Gengar, yes. Staraptor, yeah. These are all getting picked here. Don't think it's... Yeah. Gengar? No. No to Gengar. Now we're getting into it. Krookodile. You know what? We're going to drop Krookodile. Empoleon. Ceruledge has to be in. Raboot. Palkia. I'm going to drop Doublade here. I just like the design. Entei. Obstagoon. Yeah. Salamence. No. Rampardos, Greninja, Suicune. It's not my favorite legendary dog. You know what? We're going to drop Suicune. Controversial, I might regret it. I'm kind of regretting Krookodile, but I'm going to go with this. Lunala isn't making it any further. Arceus, yes. Dragapult, no. Putting my foot down. Luxray, Mimikyu. So you just have to keep choosing, like you just have to narrow it down, and then eventually it'll be like, okay, choose between this Pokemon and this Pokemon for like your favorite and then your second favorite. Do I want Gholdengo? No. Do I want Tyrantrum? No. I think it's this. Flygon, no. Annihilate, obviously. Charizard, yes, yes. Mewtwo, yes. Drapion, no. That's a hard one. Poochiena's getting dropped. I think Blood Moon Ursaluna is really cool, but I think I'm going to drop it. Poochyena or Pachirisu, they're kind of on the same level to me. I'm going to pick them. Easy, easy. Munchlax should be dropped to yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I can't drop any of these. You know what? I can. Yveltal's gone here. This is so difficult. Okay. Zacian, no. Darkrai, yes. Noivern, yes. Shinx, yes. Entei, no. Blastoise, yes. Munchlax made it this far. Like, this is getting to like my top 10, 20 Pokemon. I might drop Scizor here. Oh, it's so difficult. I like the design. Like, there's Pokemon that I think would look ridiculously cool, but I just don't think they get picked. That's what we're going to go with. I think. Yeah. Why not? Poochyena, you're getting dropped. Aimpom, you're getting dropped. Decidueye, you're getting dropped. Incineroar is getting picked. Dragonite, you're getting dropped. Mimikyu, Greninja, Aggron, yeah. Riolu, yeah. Haxorus. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, there's Pokemon that I don't think I like that. There's a lot of Pokemon that I really love the design of. Like Metagross, I think is really cool, but I don't think it's my favorite. You know, like Dragonite has so many cool cards. It's a really cool design. I do have fondness for Dragonite, but I don't think it's one of my favorite. Lycanroc, it's a really cool, underrated design. Don't think it's one of my favorite. We're doing that. Gliscor, Typhlosion. Zeratul is really cool, getting dropped. Growlithe, I prefer Arcanine. Ampharos. Toxtricity, Druddigon isn't in this tier. Empoleon, Pachirisu isn't in this tier. Kingambit, Houndoom, Raikou. Raboot, I think is really cool. Not getting in this tier. I think that's it. Okay. We're dropping Druddigon, Pachirisu, Raboot, and Raichu. Rampardos. I have so many fond memories of Rampardos. When I loaded up my Pokemon Diamond for the first time in years, it turns out that I used Rampardos to beat the Elite Four, which made me like it even more. Arcanine, I like. We're really getting to the point where I can't drop anyone. I like all these Pokemon more than other ones I have still. Okay, Toxtricity, you're going. Ampharos, you're going. I mean, these two are coming. Mimikyu, you're coming. Yes. Yes. Honestly, I'm dropping Toxtricity. I don't really want to. I like Toxtricity. I don't like as much as these. This is so hard. Garchomp, Spiritomb, Chimchar. These all have to be chosen. Gliscor, you're getting dropped. If Gliscor gets a cooler card, it's probably going to come back. Obstacoon's getting dropped. Okay, hopefully Damis is gone, but I think I'm going to have to drop Gyarados. And that's hard. I really like Gyarados. Do I want it? I prefer the other ones over Gyarados in this. I think Haxorus gets dropped here. Wooper? Wooper's goated. Are we talking about Wooper? Look how cute Wooper is. I'm dropping it, you're right. The one previous? Croagunk? Croagunk's one of my favorites. Croagunk genuinely could make it to top 10. I really love Croagunk a lot. I'm dropping Wooper and Haxorus here, but it's really difficult. Oh my god, okay. Piplup is getting dropped. Is it? Okay, Rampardos is getting dropped here. Houndoom, Deoxys, Giratina are all definite yeses. I think I have to choose between these two, and I think I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to go with Piplup, I think. But it's really hard. Glazed Wooper and immediately got rid of it. I really like Wooper, but it's not top 20, I think. Right. I think... Which one am I choosing? Do I keep both or do I get rid of both? I think Floatzel ends here, and I think Rampardos ends here. I'm going Piplup, I think. This is so difficult. It's like choosing between my favorite child. Piplup or Empoleon. I think Piplup. These are all getting picked. You know what? We're dropping Arcanine here. These are all getting... Okay, Incineroar's getting dropped here. I think Mewtwo and maybe Rayquaza have to go. If we're talking like my favorite Pokemon, I wouldn't include these three, but I would include these four. Like, in terms of my top 10, I think these four make it. I don't think Rayquaza, Raikou, or Mewtwo make it, I think. I'm gonna go for it. Garchomp, definite. Yeah. I think I have to choose between Luxray and Shinx, so I'm going for Luxray. Again, Chimchar and Infernape, I'm going Infernape. I think. Chimchar, yeah, I'm good. I'm doing that. I don't think Arceus makes it. And that's painful to say. Like, do I like, it might make it. I really love all the Gen 4 legendaries. But the fact that I immediately chose Piplup and I didn't immediately choose Arceus. I'm sorry, Arceus, you're gone. That was so painful. Croagunk over God? Yeah, Croagunk over God for me. I really love Croagunk. Like, I was considering doing a Croagunk master set. I was really considering it for a little bit. Obviously, he's not my favorite Pokemon, but he's probably in top 10. Palkia, I prefer Dialga. I prefer all these Pokemon over Palkia, I think. They all are in the same category for me. No. Goodbye, Giratina. Dialga's my favorite out of the legendaries. Okay. Armorage goes. I really love his new card though, but I prefer Ceruledge over Armorage. Staraptor. Yeah, those four will make it. Okay. I think now I have to choose like this is like breaking into top 5 territory. I think Luxray, Riolu, and Kingambit over Ampharos and Staraptor. That's 100% true. In fact, these all make it. These are all in my top 10. I think Blaziken goes here. Charizard stays. These stay. Okay, this is so difficult. These are all in there. These are all in there. You know what? Deoxys is gone. Get Charizard out. I can't. I do think he might sneak into my top 10. I think. If it comes between this and one of these is Charizard, then it's getting dropped, to be fair, I think. These are all on the same level to me, so it's really hard to choose. Okay, Charizard's gone. I think. It's really cool, but so overrated. It is overrated, but I'm trying not... Like, I feel like it's overrated because it's so cool. But I think I prefer Blastoise to Charizard ultimately, so it's getting dropped. These are all getting picked. These are all getting picked. Okay, if we're in top... Like, if I'm trying to think what are my top 10 Pokemon, I don't think Annihilape makes it in. But I think those three do. I don't think Piplup makes it in, but I think these three do. I really love Annihilape. If a new game releases where I use Annihilape a lot, and if they release an Annihilape card, it could go into my top 10. But for now, it's not. I don't think Blastoise quite makes it into my top 10, but it's really close. Yeah. These four are all in my top 10. Did I pass on Infernape? Once Annihilape gets more love, then I'll choose it. These are all on the same level. You know what? They're not. Ceruledge doesn't make it. These are all on the same level. Does Mimikyu make it? I think it does. These will make it. These will make it. If it's just constantly these will make it, then I'm gonna have to start cutting. I think Mimikyu goes here. Yeah, Mimikyu's gone. I'm gonna pick all three. All three. Yeah, I think we just... Okay. Now it's the difficult time. I think Dialga... Okay, let's think top 5. Let me just do a few more rounds. Okay, top 5. Krogan isn't getting in. And Aggron isn't getting in. For my top 5. Greninja... I really like Greninja. It's not getting in. I prefer Kingambit over Greninja. These are all three getting Spiritomb is in my top 5. Oh, that's hard. These two are... Okay, this is literally like choose which one you prefer, I think. Okay, who do I prefer of Riolu and Garchomp is Riolu. Who do I prefer of Luxray and Darkrai? That's too hard. I think that's my 2 and 3. Who do I choose? I think Dialga beats Kingambit. Noivern and Infernape. Infernape wins. Typhlosion, they're the same level. Okay, Infernape and Luxray beat Houndoom. They're the same level. What happened to Lucario? I want to rescue Lucario. Okay, Darkrai beats Typhlosion. Infernape beats Riolu. Darkrai just about beats Lucario. But Lucario deserves to be in the conversation. I prefer who do I prefer, Lucario or Riolu? I think Riolu, because Riolu doesn't come with the furry allegations that Lucario has, and that's literally the only reason. And I also think Riolu is cuter than Lucario. Oh, I'm gonna pick both for now. The Luxray beats Dialga. I need Riolu versus Lucario. Where's Lucario? Where's Riolu now? He was limited by Infernape, but that's like everyone would get limited by Infernape. I need Lucario versus Riolu, and then I can start making the decisions. Because these are all about the same level. Okay, here we go. Lucario or Riolu? The problem is that like when it comes to like evolution chains, they're kind of all in the same bracket to me. Like, I consider Riolu Lucario, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna go Riolu. Okay, Luxray or Riolu? I'm gonna go Luxray. Has Riolu made it into my top 3? It might have. Okay, Infernape's number 1. Darkrai's number 2. Neither of them are my top 3. Darkrai beats them all easily. There we go. Typhlosion or Aggron? I think Typhlosion. Riolu or Krogan? Riolu. Riolu or Typhlosion? Riolu. That's crazy that Riolu's overtaken Luxray, but I think it has. Like, it shows in my binder that I prefer Lucario and Riolu to Luxray. But if Luxray got an SIR and or IR, I think it would easily come back. Yeah. Out of these 3, I prefer Noivern. Luxray. I can move them. Okay, I'm gonna move some as well. Houndoom and Noivern are kind of on the same level. Typhlosion beats Dialga. My 4th favorite Pokemon. Is that for what this is? It could be Houndoom. I think it's Houndoom. And then I think it's Noivern. And then I think it's Typhlosion. Yeah, my favorite legendary is 100% Dialga. I mean Darkrai. They're about the same level. Lucario beats Spiritomb. Typhlosion beats Garchomp. Typhlosion beats Lucario. Like, I feel like these two are easy here. And then, like, Lucario and Riolu I consider the same thing. You know what I mean? I like them the same. Lucario wins that. Croagunk wins that. Lucario wins that. Dialga wins that. Spiritomb wins that. Dialga wins that. Okay, we got some random Pokemon coming in. What happened to Kingambit? Because Kingambit, it should be top 10 in my opinion. It's being thrown random Pokemon. None of them. Berserkers, I like Berserker, but not as much as Croagunk. What are we doing here? They just give me random Pokemon over and over again. Both of those. Both of those. Spiritomb. I don't like any of these. Why are you giving them to me? Stop it. They're ranking them all, but none of these are in, like, even in my top 50 that they're showing me right now. Okay, now it gets difficult. I think Ceruledge beats Spiritomb, and I think Kingambit beats Croagunk, to be honest. I think Kingambit beats Ceruledge. None of those. None of those. I don't know why you keep giving me these Pokemon like I picked them, which I didn't. There we go. Now we're getting back to the ones that I actually like. I'm going to keep adding the ones that I like in. If you give me Seal one more time, like, I don't like Seal. I want to pick both of these. Okay, I prefer Croagunk to Staraptor. I prefer Croagunk to Ampharos. I prefer... These are kind of the same level. I prefer Croagunk to both of them. Aggron. Ceruledge. Why have you got Sunkern here? No one... Why would I ever pick Sunkern? Same level. Same level. Same level. Okay, I feel like I have to... I prefer both of these to Aggron. I prefer Staraptor to Aggron. I prefer these two to Staraptor. I like both of these, but not as much as the other three. Blastoise beats Ampharos. Ceruledge beats Garchomp. Do I prefer Ceruledge or Blastoise? They're like interchangeable. Right now it's Ceruledge. None of them. None of them. None of them. None of them. Garchomp, Spiritomb. Blastoise. None of them. There were definitely Pokemon that I was picking late into it that could show up now that they've just got rid of. I can't think of any. But like, why is Grookey here? I don't think I ever picked Grookey. How many have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My problem is that, like, I don't like the Lucario and Riolu both take up the top 10. I also do feel like there's Pokemon that I'm missing. Like, God, why is Charizard just showing up again? When he was in contender for my top 10. These are on the same level. I might have to reshuffle because I don't think this is right. Oh, that's a hard choice. These are all the same level. I'm gonna go Garchomp. If I was to make my list, I think I would do this. It'd be like one of these. I think this is all fine. I think Typhlosion might beat Noivern. And I think Lucario would beat Noivern. I think Dialga deserves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who deserves to be my number 10? I think this is fair. I think Kingambit gets in. I think if you move that, that works better. But I do like Lucario a lot. Oh, by the way, chat, if you're still watching, make sure to like the video, like the stream. Gets it pushed out to more people. No Treecum, unfortunately, Lucky J. Charizard. Now we're getting to, like, the Pokemon that I like. How is Greninja? Oh, this is so... I feel like this website's wrong. Charizard. I feel like I chose some and then they just, like, completely ditched it until last second. Very cool. Start to be Shinx. Ampharos beats Charizard. Pass. Mimikyu. Aggron. Like, they just got rid of Aggron. Aggron's easily top 20 for me. And Raticate and Metang are not part of it. And I don't know why they keep trying to push them into the party. This is hard. These are all the same level to me. Okay, it's literally just choose between these three. Oh, they're so difficult. They're literally on the same level. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Charizard. Ampharos is in my top 20. None of them are in my top 20. None of them are in my top 20. Aggron's in my top 20. Blaziken. Oh, there's so many Pokemon. I think I put Staraptor too high. Like, why do they keep putting Arctofish in my, like, in this? Why is Weedle here? These are the same level. These are the same. Oh. Like, it's literally. I think Blaziken beats Mimikyu. I think Aggron beats Ampharos. I'm going Aggron. Now you're throwing Raikou back in and Rayquaza. To be fair, this website might be pretty good, to be fair. This is such a hard decision. I think Ampharos wins. This is a hard decision. I think Raikou wins. I think Piplup wins that out of nowhere. This is literally like choose between your children's simulator, and it's really difficult. None of them. Blaziken, Shinx, Arceus. Where's Palkia gone? Palkia deserves to be somewhere around here. And, Giratina's gone. Like, Giratina's above Arceus for me, but they're not giving him to me. And Palkia's probably above Arceus for me. There he is. Let's just go to my top 25, 30. Your top 3, Typhlosion, Rayquaza, Sableye. Solid top 3. Chat, let me know what your top 3 Pokemon are. Primate, Machamp, and Pupitar. Interesting. Pupitar is in your top 3? Why Pupitar? You didn't know until tonight? What happened tonight that made Pupitar one of your favorite Pokemon? Was it Goat for me in Silver? Are we thinking of the same Pokemon? Metagross, Gengar, Electivire. All sick. Why isn't Electivire come up? Because Electivire I think is really cool. These three are all the same to me. Machamp is your number 4. Not for me. Not at all for me. Machamp is 12th. Okay, if you're doing the quiz, why are you top 5? Honestly, Gyarados. No, Mimikyu is Gyarados. I didn't know that Raikou is my favorite legendary beast until now, but I do think it is. Honestly, Raikou could get quite far in my, like, honestly, if I'm thinking about it. Like, I don't think this list is perfect for me. I think the top 5, I think the top 10 is pretty bang on. Sorry, Lucky J, to get rid of Trico here, but not even close. Primeape, Machamp, Pupitar, Magikarp, Hitmonchan. So a big fighting type guy. I rate that, to be fair. You always try fighting types. I love that. For me, I always do like fire. I tend to go towards like fire or steel as my 2 favorite types. So there's this birds and weird little guys. I rate that. After Machamp 4, Scolipede at 5, Krookodile at 6, Luxray at 7, Pidgeot at 8, Noivern at 9. That's a great list, Flo. That's a great list. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we need one more for the top 30. None of them. None of them. I feel like there's Pokemon that I'm missing, but I just can't think what they are. I must have just... I feel like there's Pokemon that I just didn't click at one point and they've just gone. It looks like it's going to end up being Armorage because they just have these random Pokemon that I definitely didn't pick ever. I feel like Rayquaza should have made it as well, but I didn't even get to pick Rayquaza between them. And where's Electivire? You know what? So this is my top 30 Pokemon according to this website. I honestly don't think that's right though. I think the top 10 is almost definite. I think Raikou could jump up to here. I honestly think like past From Blastoise to Raikou, I feel like they're all pretty much on the same footing. I feel like they're all pretty much even. I think Riolu is interchangeable with Lucario. I feel like I could realistically, I feel like they're the same Pokemon to me. Haven't seen Dragonite once. I definitely picked Dragonite at some points as well. I don't think Dragonite makes my top 30. Well, it doesn't obviously. I don't think Dragonite makes my top 40. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We're not going to see. I'm done here. I'm trying to think of Pokemon that I really like that have just not appeared. Favorites based on, it's a mix. It's just like how I feel about the Pokemon in general. Like I have memories from the game, I have memories from like collecting cool cards of them. Some of them I just like the designs of. Like the majority of these are from Gen 4 because I started on Gen 4. Like at least half the list is Gen 4. Riolu and Luca, like Gen 4, like Darkrai. I thought, if you want to run it down, Infernape was my first ever starter. It became my favorite Pokemon. Easy choice. Darkrai, when I was younger, we were allowed to bring our DSs in for 1 week of the year, and that was like for the Christmas play. And like for 3 years, we all just had Pokemon Diamond. And my friend, we used to do big competitions, and my friend Miles had a Darkrai, which I had no idea he could get. And he was the only person that didn't just make his teams based on the most powerful moves. He had a strategy, which was he had Darkrai, he sent everyone to sleep, and then just defeated everyone. Because we didn't have, like, you're not allowed to use legendaries and stuff. So we all had, like, Rayquaza and whatever else, but he would just send everyone to sleep and win. So I just thought Darkrai was the most powerful and coolest Pokemon. So he made it into my... he's always been my second favorite. Riolu, I've always liked Lucario from Gen 4. It was never my favorite until recently. When I started collecting cards, Lucario has so many cards that I think are really cool. So he very quickly snuck into my top 10. And then I was playing Legends ZA and I caught a Riolu early on. And I didn't like any of the starters. So I basically made Riolu my starter in Legends ZA. And then I didn't realize that you had to level up friendship by sitting on benches with them and stuff. So I ended up having Lucario up until almost the final battle. Riolu until almost the final battle. So I just grew such a soft spot for Lucario and Riolu. This snuck into my top 3. But Luxray is also, could be above this. They're very interchangeable. It depends on the time of like the day. And how I'm feeling that day. Luxray, again, just Gen 4. Had him in Gen 4. Thought he was really cool. The first Pokemon I ever nicknamed, I think I called him something really stupid. Because I was like 6 years old. But I can't remember what it was. Always loved Luxray. Houndoom, I just think is really cool. But on Typhlosion, I think if I was to make the list and write it out, I would put Typhlosion above Houndoom. I think that would be my top 5. Because Typhlosion, I used to watch Lucas Typhlosion cartoon. Series. Yeah, The Legend of Thunder. I had this, and it's why I also have such a soft spot for Lucario. I used to watch this all the time. I had like a set of 3 like Pokemon, like it were kind of like straight to TV movies, and The Legend of Thunder was my favorite one. It had Ethan going around with Typhlosion, and then Raikou ends up in a Pokemon Center for some reason. I can't remember. Oh, Jimmy, I guess. I just thought it was Jimmy's. Okay, Jimmy is the main guy. He has a Typhlosion, and it's like an adventure with Raikou as well. But Typhlosion became one of my favorite Pokemon because of that. Houndoom, I've just always thought was cool. With Ethan, it's Pokemon Legend of Thunder. I always thought it was Ethan in this, but everything says Jimmy for some reason. Yeah, that's Ethan. But if I was Jimmy for some reason, whatever. That is Ethan, but it's called Jimmy in this movie for some reason. I remember him as Ethan, but whatever. Houndoom, I just think is cool. Realistically, it goes like this. Noivern and Houndoom are interchangeable. Like them both the same just because they're really cool. Dialga, my first Pokemon game was Diamond. I love all the Gen 4 legendaries. Like, if it was like groups... 100%, like, I literally still have not to this, like, I played a couple of hours of Soul Silver, but that's the most I have with that generation. I really want to play, I'm going to play Gen 2 and Gen 3 on stream. I want to play Emerald on stream before the new Rayquaza set comes out. If anyone knows, like, a good Pokemon game that's like, you know, like people make Pokemon games. If anyone has like a Rayquaza based Pokemon game that's like in Emerald kind of, let me know and I'll play that on stream. Modern Emerald. Yeah, I might play this Modern Emerald game. On stream. You have 27 copies of Ethan's Typhlosion? That's crazy. Honestly, fair though. It's one of my favorite illustration rares. Not a Kaiser. I think I'm just gonna. Oh, Kaiser. I don't think I have the mental thing for that. I don't think I'm smart enough to play Kaiser. Honestly, embarrassingly, when I play, I still have to pull up like the... I still have to pull this out when I'm playing Pokemon. I also want to play a lot of Pokemon Champions on stream, but I'm waiting to get... I still only have a Switch 1, so I'm waiting to get... I left like the thing for it to connect to my monitor at my sister's house, so I need to pick that up at some point. I just play handheld. A randomized Nuzlocke is well above my pay grade. I'm not smart enough for that. I'm not good enough at Pokemon. I just think Pokemon are cool. I like the designs. I like playing through it and then having a good time. I don't need it to be harder. I thought Spiritomb would be in my top 10, but I don't think it is. I do think Ceruledge now beats out Spiritomb. And these are literally all interchangeable. Pasking Gambit, you asked me on a different day and these would all change. Banana Guy, welcome back. I think next stream I might play Modern Emerald. Because I really want to play Emerald. It goes with the like Rayquaza hype that's going on. I think it'll be fun. I'm just going to play through it, have fun. Thanks for tuning in, Rick. Appreciate you all sticking around. Managed to get shiny Rayquaza on Brilliant Diamond. I got such beef with Brilliant Diamond, man. Like, why did Diamond's remake have to look like that? I also haven't played through Legends Arceus, which as a Sinnoh lover I feel like is a bit blasphemous. So I had a video, you know, the ranking celebrities based on their favorite Pokemon video. I think I said something about Gengar in it that was like, I don't respect people whose favorite Pokemon is Gengar unless they love Gengar or something along those lines. I didn't mean that not liking Gengar. I didn't mean that liking Gengar is a bad take. People got so offended. Like I'm getting like people being like, "How dare you say Gengar isn't a good Pokemon?" I didn't mean, like, I don't care. It was just my take. I personally just don't like Gengar. Look at this. Wait. I might have just missed it, but what's your favourite? Because you seem very judgmental with some of your criticisms, and it seems like you're more willing to give them the benefit of the doubt when it's a Pokemon you personally like. That's the point of the video. Well, I guess I'm a laugher now. My favourites are Charizard and Zygarde. F you with the I don't respect the Gengar take. What do you mean? Gengar is my favourite since day one, was very solid since release, don't have much health, hits like a truck. Wow, your take on Gengar was pretty bad. I can understand why you say Gengar is a LARP Pokemon because of its popularity, but I can understand and agree why people like Gengar, laughing or not. But I could call you a LARPer because your favourite Pokemon is Infernape. People liking Pokemon they like should take it out of credit. So I consider the laugh take. How? Those two are one of others. My favorite is Primarina. But why is everyone so bad? The whole point of the video is just that I was ranking people based on their favorite Pokemon. It was completely just my opinion on the Pokemon. Like, it's just my subjective opinion. Pokeedle? Guess, type any Pokemon to begin. Infernape. Huh? Oh, Gen 1. Is it only Gen 1? Geodude. First evolution stage. Machop. Same height, same type as Machop. Or same second type. Zubat. Ghastly? What's the same height as a Machop? Charmander? Am I being stupid? Magikarp. Okay, it's water type. Psyduck. Easy. Next mode card. From Gen 1? Very colourful. But it's also... I'm gonna go Golem. Because that kind of looks like a turtle shell. No. Graveler. No. Are these arms and legs? Hitmonlee? That's a tail. And 2, is that a tail? That's Mankey. I'm so stupid. Do you know what? That took way too long for me to figure out. That's a nice card though, to be honest. Which Pokemon has the description? Loves to drink the blood of living things. It is protected. I guess Zubat. What the hell? And then, oh. Is there a way to change it from Gen 1? Is this gonna have spoilers past Fishman Island? Because that's where I'm at right now. Let's go Chimchar. No, or Gem 4 we're cooking here, Piplup. Turtwig. Shinx. Starly. Okay, it's normal type. Normal type Gem 4. I'm blanking. What's a normal type from Gem 4? You think it's Arceus? Oh, it's fully evolved. I'm so stupid. What's Bidoof's evolution called? Doof. Bibarel. Has a second type. Is white or yellow? Normal type, fully evolved, white or yellow? Electivire is normal type. What are the normal types in Gen 4? I feel like I should know this. Gen 4 normal type. Nope, not Gastrodon. What's in the long grass? This is actually embarrassing. I like to consider myself like a pretty Gen 4. Like, I know a lot about Gen 4. I can't think of a single... Wait, is it Snorlax? What am I on about? It's Gen 1. Oh my god. It's okay, it doesn't have... It's just... No pre-evolution, normal type. It's either white or yellow. It can't be Ambipom. Ambipom has a pre-evolution. It's something really like out there. It's Happiny. Is Smeargle Gen 4? That could be it. No! It's Gen 2. It's a yellow Pokemon. Is that what the orange means? It's one of these two. I think you've got it there, Banana Guy. Well done, Banana Guy. That's some ball knowledge right there. Oh, higher than Gen 4's scary. Let's just go Greninja. Stage 3 evolution. Higher than Gen 6. What's the guy called? Gorilla. Rillaboom. Okay, Gen 7 grass. Gen 7's Sun and Moon. What's the grass starter in Sun and Moon? Decidueye. Mate, ball knowledge right there. Was it a starter? Yeah, but we'll take it. Shiny has appeared. Loath, please don't be Gen 2. I don't know Gen 2. Oh, it's Gen 2. Ursaring. Stage 2. Stage 2. What's the bird in Gen 2? Swallow. What's the second evolution? Ariados. Okay, bug type. I'm screwed. I don't know what bug type. Bug types Gen 2. Bug types Gen 2. I really have to get my Pokemon knowledge up. Ledian. Hi, wifey. That's a good call right there. Banana Guy, you've got ball knowledge. Cards. It has green in it. A random call out. It kind of looks like Deoxys Defense. It's green. It could be Rayquaza. Sceptile. What, only a bot could think I'm a good looking guy? Banana Guy? Garbodor VMAX is crazy shout. If this is right. Wow, Belly Flopper. That's crazy. How is that not clever? How am I not am I a LARPer? This is making me feel like a... What is that? Oh, it's the big coal guy. Coal dragon guy. Coal. Lossel. Belly Floppers, what? How are you doing this? What is the one before Rimbombi called? Oh, Belly Floppers, this is crazy. This is insane ball knowledge from you. This is insane. If this is right. What? It's really embarrassing. I don't remember the one after Shinx. Okay. I like this game. See if I can get it before Belly Floppers. Yeah. I'm on a roll here. It's what Melmetal Meltan. It's not Melmetal. Oh, okay. Lantern. Blue guy. How do you know that? Is this me being bad? Or are you just crazy good? Oh, this should be an easy one, so... And I still don't know it. I should have got that one. Belly floppers. What is happening? Big bug guy, big bug thing. That's the one, yeah, God, let's pop plenty of that one. Little cat thing. I've genuinely got L ball knowledge. Thing with lots of eyes. Oh my God, I need to practice. I need to practice my Pokemon. Like I know I can see them all in my mind, but I'm giving up on it. I know what it is. Belly floppers, I don't think there's many people in the world that could do this as well as you are right now. Any ideas? Something blue. Damn. That's a really weird artwork for Gyarados. I hate when it's ones I should get that I just don't know at all. What the hell? I got one. That is insane. Belly floppers, do you just like spend time looking through bulk? How do you get this so quick? Like, it's not even like obvious Pokemon. I got one again. I got one. 3 30-second ads. That was a bit tough, but my bad, mate. You got some good content, to be fair. This guy, Dr. Belly Floppers, is some sort of TCG expert. He can look at this and immediately tell you what it is. That's... Oh, okay. Never mind, it's gone wrong. Does Greedent have a pre-evolved Pokemon form? I really don't know what this is at all. Squaver, but it's great. I'll guess it anyway to give you more time. Hitmonlee? Oh! That's a hard one, to be fair. Metapod? Oh my god. How have you seen Galvantula at all in that? What the hell? It's very rainbowy. Cinderace? Benefits, I feel like you're cheating. I really feel like you're cheating in some way. How do you get that? I was close. Weird monkey guy. Long fingers. Aye. No, that's a real name of it. Shroodle. I don't know if I genuinely don't know if I'm really bad at this. I don't know why I guessed that. Yeah, I got it. I win. Never mind. Some sort of rainbow thing. I don't know what this is. Copper, okay. Belly floppers, I really like, I don't have proof, but I feel like you have to be cheating. This is insane. I don't know what this is. See, I did think it was this Pokemon, I just didn't know what that was called. What the hell? I got one. Belly floppers, genuinely, I'm having more fun seeing you solve it in like 5 seconds than I am if I was playing it myself. I can also see it before you see it.